Welcome to Johnsonville.
Right now, a partly cloudy sky. Temperature in the Forks area at 67, the dew point 51, relative humidity 57%, falling pressure and the wind north-northeast at 12 miles an hour. Our WDAZ Weather Watch forecast: partly cloudy tonight, northeast wind about 5 to 15. Sunny at times, partly cloudy at times tomorrow, but no rain expected. Wind northeast around 5 to 15. Lows tonight upper 40s to around 50 as it will cool down quite a bit, but it will recover. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon in the 70s. In fact, pretty close to 80 in most of the area. Grand Forks, a very pleasant 79 tomorrow. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low 62. Slight chance of a thunderstorm in the western areas late Thursday night, and then throughout our region on Friday. Now, I'm not telling you that it's going to rain Friday. It's not one of those forecasts. What I'm telling you is that it's going to rain somewhere in the WDAZ area. Probably up around Devil's Lake near the U.S.-Canadian border. The rest of the area, it looks pretty scattered. The high about 83. For the weekend, Saturday looking mostly sunny, 83. Independence Day, partly cloudy and about 80. And a chance of thunderstorms either Monday or Tuesday of next week, 85 and 77. The highs early next week. Back with more news right after this.
Tomorrow on WDAZ News at 5, one man's dream of becoming a riverboat captain comes true. We'll see you tomorrow at 5.
It's been a fun story for us. Something new every newscast and sportscast. So
the summer is not dull anymore.
Right, that's for sure. Dave Hackstall tells WDAZ he will apply for the UND men's hockey head coaching position tomorrow. This after today's decision by UND to begin the search for a new coach within the university. Internal candidates will have first shot at the job, and that's a plus for Hackstall, who was UND's interim head coach. Hackstall was an associate head coach to outgoing head coach Dean Blaze, who says Hackstall should succeed him. We asked Roger Thomas why UND is starting with an in-house search instead of opening the job nationally.
Well, I think everybody concluded we have some strong candidates inside, and that would be a great place to start. We've got some candidates, got some tradition, we've got some continuity, they've had some success. So I think lots of times, as I think I've said before in the last few days, lots of times programs that have success and have good people internally start looking within. It's not like it's a bad situation, a coach was fired, or you're cleaning house, or whatever it is. So it seems to me it's a logical place to look.
Another potential applicant is Brad Berry, UND's interim associate head coach. Like Hackstall, Berry assisted Blaze the past 4 seasons. UND must list the job for 5 days. After internal candidates are interviewed, UND may hire a coach or expand the search nationally. A former Sioux goalie, 39-year-old Ed Belfour, will stay with Toronto. Reports say Belfour will get a 2-year deal with the Maple Leafs. Had he not re-signed, Belfour would have become a free agent at midnight tonight. The Wild have extended qualifying offers to 14 players, including the veterans you see here, and Moorhead native Mark Cullen, who's in their farm system, but the Wild did not extend offers to forwards Antti Laaksonen and Jason Weimer. They will be unrestricted free agents. There's hockey news at NDSU. Minot State club team coach Brian Wilkie is joining the Bison as director of hockey operations. He'll also coach the Bison men's club team. And Jamestown College has a new athletic director. He's Lori Paulson, who resigned in January after 19 years as the Jimmy's women's basketball coach. Now here's Ernie.
This WDAZ Northland Fishing Tackle Fishing Report with Ernie the Angler is brought to you by Valley Fun Source and the Bemidji Visitors and Convention Bureau.
Hello again, Fisher Persons. Ernie the Angler with another fishing report for you. My good pal and lake guide, Jason Mitchell, tells me that on a scale of 1 to 10, Devil's Lake is at about an 8. The bite has been in a little bit deeper water, say 15 to 20 feet. Live bait rigs or jigs with crawlers or leeches seems to be working the best. Spots to try include Cactus Point, Old Mill, Strami Edition, and Foddy's Point. I'll be back right after this. Walleye fishing on Bemidji area lakes has improved a bit with the warmer weather. Lakes Bemidji, Irvin, Cass, and Black Duck have all had average bites. Winnie is still the hottest. Try a leech or a crawler in 18 to 22 feet. Big pike in that 20-pound class continue to be hitting on Red Lake, while bass fishing is picking up as they move out to a bit deeper water on the weed beds. It's the 4th of July weekend, so be extra careful on the roads and on the water. Until next week, this is Ernie the Angler reminding you to take a kid fishing.
The Twins are now a game behind the White Sox in the AL Central because Chicago won its 4th in a row tonight. Sox score the first 3 runs before the Twins finally break through on Joe Mauer's solo home run in the 3rd. Mauer with 2 home runs tonight. This one makes it 3-1, but in the 4th, Paul Konerko sends Brad Radke's fastball over the center field fence for his 20th home run. 4-1 White Sox. Twins tied in the 5th, though. Christian Guzman with a 3-run homer off Freddie Garcia, making his Sox debut. Valentin and Koski then exchange home runs, but the Sox break a 5-all tie in the 7th on a leadoff homer by Joe Creedy. This starts a 3-run inning, lifting the Sox to a 9-6 win. The Twins have lost 4 in a row. In Legion Ball, Grafton splits with the Grand Forks Blues. Langdon takes a pair from Drayton. Midway Minto beats Park River twice, and Harvey splits with the Devils Lake JV. Men's quarterfinals at Wimbledon. Top seed Roger Federer oust Leighton Hewitt in 4 sets. Second seed Andy Roddick sweeps Sheng Shalkin. Croatian Mario Oncic upsets the British favorite Tim Henman in straight sets. Sebastian Grosjean also advances. And in women's play, top seed Serena Williams smokes 7th seed Jennifer Capriati 6-1, 6-1. 4th seed Amalie Mauresmo needed 3 sets to reach the semis. 2-time Indy 500 winner Al Unser Jr. is retiring as a driver at age 42. Unser says driving is no fun anymore, and he feels he's no longer competitive. Unser will stay with Patrick Racing as an advisor.
One of the big names.
Yes.
All right. Well, have you ever heard the term penny pincher?
Well, a California man pinched 1 million pennies, but it took him 30 years. We'll have that story next.
Our WDAZ Weather Watch wake-up cast, sunrise at 5:33 tomorrow. Skies tomorrow morning I think will be partly cloudy, kind of cool early on, close to 50 degrees at sunrise time, 56 at 7, 59 at 9, but you won't need a jacket. The day will warm up nicely. It's not cool like it was a week ago. Afternoon high for Grand Forks at about 79 degrees.
You've probably heard the old saying, a penny saved is a penny earned. Well, a California man has saved 1 million copper-colored coins, and it all started with a bet. Ron England and his brother Russ disagreed on the magnitude of a number totaling 1 million. Russ said 1 million was a massive number. Ron, on the other hand, wasn't intimidated by 7 figures. So Ron bet his brother he could collect 1 million pennies easily, and he did, but it took him 30 years. Now, most banks won't take such a large load of pennies without charging a sizable fee. Ron says he simply wants to trade his 1 million pennies for equal value. That's $10,000.
Why do some brothers get into huge bets like that? That just seems...
But look at that one paid off. He's got $10,000 now.
Yeah,
so.
he spent 30 years.
And he was going to retire, so that'll come in handy.
My brother and I bet things like, I bet you can't eat that whole plate of lasagna. Now that's a good bet. You get to sit and eat
If we started saving now, we'd be rich by the time we were...
That's only $10,000. I mean, not only, but he did it for...
Well, I mean, richer than we are right now. We're not rich. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
I think it kills him that I have to do it all.